Exciting news is buzzing among Pi Network users as the selling Pi coins on the Athene Network's P2P exchange gains momentum. Although Pi Network themselves hasn't given an official green light to these transactions, but it's already on Athene Network, and as a matter of fact, Athene Network has already created an official website for it. Now the big question is it safe to sell your coin on this platform? How exactly will you sell your Pi coin on it? And most importantly, how credible and legit is Athene Network? Don't worry guys, I'll take my time, without wasting much time to explain everything to you in details. So do us a favor of liking the video, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. Now, I'll start with the question of whether this Athene Network platform is legit. Well, the answer is yes. If you check my previous video, I told you guys about this Athene Network platform and how they collaborated with Pi Network. So advise everyone to join the platform because it's free to mine just like Pi Network. Only that they be launching very soon, unlike Pi Network that's taking forever. If you join them today, you can still freely mine up to $1,000 worth of their token easily before they launch their mainnet. Their token is projected to be launched at the price of $3 to $5 per token, which might be less than what Pi Network will launch, but it'll still make you a lot of money. To join Athene Network, download their app on Play Store or Apple iOS Store. After you've downloaded, register with your email address. When it gets to where you need to input your referral code, kindly put in my code in order to join my team of active miners. My code is 68BEC4F6B8. I'll also drop the code in the video description and pin it in the comments section. Once you've inputted it, then proceed and start clicking on the Mine button every 12 hours to accumulate gem. More importantly, do not forget to do your KYC. It's very important. For people that have something to ask me personally about Athene Network, you can join my newly created Telegram channel that I'll be dropping the link in the video description and also pin in the comment section. In this newly created group, I plan to be answering all questions related to Athene Network, and also be dropping new $0 project airdrop for all members of the group so we can all be making money steadily without spending money. The Telegram will serve as my little insider community where you'll get to ask me questions directly. So hurry and join it before we decide not to take any more members. The link to join is in the video's description. So back to the main topic. The decentralized nature of P2P trading means users might have the freedom to trade coins independently. Athene Network, a rising star in the crypto world, could offer Pi Network users a way to sell their Pi coins. P2P platforms like Athene work differently from regular exchanges. Here, users can buy and sell digital assets directly to each other without a middleman. In this setup, users can put their Pi coins up for sale, setting their own price and terms. Interested buyers can then connect with sellers to make a deal. This hands-on approach means users can trade coins without waiting for approval from Pi Network or anyone else. But before diving in, it's important to consider a few things. First, Athene needs to support Pi coin trading on its P2P marketplace. And Pi Network's stance on P2P trading also matters. We need clear rules and procedures to make sure these transactions are legal and above board. For Pi Network users eager to explore this new frontier, staying informed is key. We need to know the rules and understand the risks before jumping in. While selling Pi coins on Athene Network sounds promising, we need to make sure we're playing by the rules. In the ever-changing world of cryptocurrency, new opportunities are always popping up. With the chance to sell Pi coins on Athene Network, Pi Network users could be at the forefront of a new era in finance. Let's keep an eye on this exciting development and see where it takes us. But what would happen if Pi was not available for trading on exchanges? Could it put Pi at risk of stagnation without these exchanges? So here's the pivotal question. Is it essential for Pi to be tradable on exchanges? Are you one of those individuals ready to step up and invigorate the Pi market through increased trading activity? Share your thoughts on how this crucial element can contribute to the success of Pi. Think about it this way. When you have something that everyone desires, but the supply is limited, its value skyrockets. It's akin to having 3 candy bars, but 10 friends all want them. Suddenly, those candy bars become precious commodities. And when you're down to your last candy bar, yet demand remains high, that final candy bar becomes a treasure. To put it in perspective, consider Bitcoin. It began with a small group of enthusiasts mining it, and now it's worth thousands of dollars per coin. This exemplifies the power of supply and demand in action. Now, let's start with an elementary economic principle. When demand outstrips supply, the price of a commodity rises. Think of it as in the previous example. If you possess 3 oranges and 10 people want to purchase them, the scarcity of oranges drives up their price. And when you're left with only 1 orange and demand is still high, the price skyrockets further due to the increased rarity of oranges. So, how does this relate to Pi Network? We'll explore the impact of 2 groups of Pi owners on the market. Group 1 comprises Pi holders with a substantial stash of Pi in their wallets, and they are long-term Pi Network miners. These individuals have been mining Pi for a considerable duration, showcasing their unwavering commitment to the Pi Network's vision. They believe deeply in Pi's potential and, as a result, opt to lock a portion of their Pi rather than spend it hastily. Conversely, we have the recruitment champions. These are individuals who have successfully referred numerous people to join the Pi Network. They are prolific recruiters and are strong believers in Pi's prospects. They also understand the importance of not hastily spending all their Pi, choosing instead to use the locking mechanism. Some of them may even reserve a substantial amount of Pi for future utility. These actions contribute significantly to the growth of the Pi Network. These Pi holders, typically with a considerable quantity of Pi, tend to prefer locking it up for 3 years, with a minimum lockup of 50%. They retain some for immediate use. Now, we move on to Group 2, comprising individuals who own an X amount of Pi coins. Like the first group, they are long-term miners but may have fewer Pi coins. Nevertheless, these individuals are devoted Pi Network participants. To catch up with others, they choose to lock their Pi for extended periods, often 3 years, with at least 50% in lockup. The third subgroup, the small Pi owners, may not opt to lock their Pi or lock only a small fraction, typically less than 25%. They often prefer shorter lockup periods. Their participation in the Pi Network may not be as extensive, primarily driven by financial gain, and may not have a comprehensive understanding of cryptocurrencies or the Pi Network. When we analyze the percentages, approximately 25% of individuals in each group lock up over 50% of their Pi for 3 years. This implies that roughly 75% of the total Pi supply is locked up in the initial stages. Consequently, the circulating Pi available on the market remains relatively low, which enhances its scarcity. This mechanism helps reduce the likelihood of a mass sell-off of Pi. Furthermore, it ensures there are buyers in the market, which is crucial for maintaining an active and thriving Pi marketplace. Can you envision the thriving future of the Pi Network? Well, I've been a part of the Pi mining community, and this detailed exploration of Pi Network's supply and demand dynamics genuinely piqued my interest. Kudos to the PiCore team for presenting these critical insights in such a comprehensive and understandable manner. See ya later, guys.